Welcome back to the longest cutscene ever. It's episode 106. Let us continue. Can you feel it, sister? The fated moment has finally come.
果たして彼女は未来を変えることができるのか?
Can she pass the test and bring us a completely different future?
変えてみせる。たとえどんな修羅の道になろうと。
If it really is her, then compared to her, our misfortunes are truly insignificant.
やっぱり何があっても続けるんだ。
But you're going to keep going, aren't you?
じゃあ、私は一足先に行くわ。
We're starting to disappear, sister. It seems our fate has begun to change.
私たちがどんな未来を作り出すのか、今から楽しみ。
Can't wait to see what kind of future awaits you. The relic gate is littered with the bodies of slain guards.
警告 D9 連絡通路に異常発生警備部隊は現場に急行
Warning,
して
there's
くだ
an
さい
anomaly on lift platform D9. Security, proceed to the scene immediately.
したいもうここまで激化してる
It's the body of a Tassa commando. Was the fighting really this intense? Once orderly corridor is now littered with bodies and spent shell casings. Members of the garrison lie dead on the ground, and many elite Tassa troops are sprawled in pools of blood. Jufti checks the bodies. There are no survivors. She takes one of the Tassa radios and begins adjusting the channels. Damn it, why won't that monster die? Silver Shield 2-3 to Silver Shield 2-2. We need backup. This is Silver Shield Commander. We lost contact with Silver Shield 2-2. Silver Shield 2-3, can you reach channel D6? No way, Silver Shield 2-3 has lost 80% of its personnel. Peter, use the grenade launcher. Hold that thing off at all costs. Where are the other teams? Are there any other teams that can help? Silver Shield 2-8, it's a Silver Shield Commander. Can you head towards Silver Shield 2-3? This is Silver Shield 2-8. We're pinned down at the D3 entrance. We've suffered heavy losses and we're low on ammo. 2-3-2-8, hold your ground as best you can. Reinforcements should arrive in 30 minutes. This is 2-3, we won't even last 3 minutes. My god, those monsters are eating the bodies. 2-8 is unable to break through the entrance. We're retreating. The team on our right is all dead. Is that 3-3? This is Silver Shield Commander. Say again you're last. I cannot hear you clearly. This is Silver Shield 3-1. We've reached the mission target location. We've cleared the area around the locking mechanism control console. Attempting to shut down the relic. But our leader is dead and I'm the only one left of the team. I need reinforcements. Is that Mondo's voice? Damn it, there's more of them. Silver Shield 3-1 needs backup immediately. Can anyone hear me? Damn it, he can't hear me. This path leads to Relic Gate 4. I should be able to find him. Half of Mondo's face is covered in blood and his right eye can no longer open. You think you can trick me again? Jufti cautiously approaches, gun raised, and systematically shoots each dissolving corpse in the head. All of them are mimics. Did you kill all of them? Yes. This is giving me deja vu. You're really Jufti, right? What are you talking about? Of course I'm Jufti. Based on that reaction, it must be you. I was careless just now.
出血がひどい。
Don't talk.
すぐ手当て
You've
する。
lost a lot of blood. Let me patch you up. I think she actually said he's in danger. Jeffy checks the surroundings, confirms it's safe, holsters her gun, and runs to Mondo's side, beginning to bandage his
傷
wounds.
口が多すぎる。
Why do you have so many shallow wounds? Did you cut yourself?
そうだ。
Yeah, you're right. My blood really works. It's a good thing you reminded me.
何が？
Those enemies were the shrikes you're talking about. Bullets are completely ineffective against them. But my blood seems to be able to
なぜか
completely
俺の
destroy
血が
them.
効くらしい。君にそっくりなシュライクがいて。くそ。
Could have killed them all by myself, but there was a shrike that looked a lot like you. Damn it, I let it fool me.
私の擬態。やっぱりあれは気のせいじゃなかった。
So I really did see a mimic version of me in the elevator.
そのシュライクはどう
What
したの？
happened to that shrike?
血で倒したけど。
I killed it with my blood, but thanks to that, I can't stand up.
やるじゃん。
What? I had no idea you were so impressive. She didn't say that, but... Anyway.
褒められるのも悪くないな。
What an honor to be held in such high esteem.
それで遺跡もあのシュライクの仕業なの？
So the relic was awakened by the shrikes. Damn it. I forgot about the objective as soon as I relaxed.
迎賓館に戻
I
ると
learned
す
about
ぐ
the
に
attack on the relic as soon as I returned to the hotel. When I got back to my team, the command center assigned us the task of eliminating the enemies inside the
侵入
relic
してきた
gate.
敵の対応にだがすぐに遺跡が無理や
As
り
soon as the
開かれ
relic
た
was forcibly activated,
全員で遺跡の閉鎖に取り掛かったけど
of all the teams changed to try and shut it down.
俺たちの大だけだ
But soon the relic was forcibly activated and the mission of all the teams changed to trying to shut it down. It seemed
到
like
着
only
し
our
た時
team
には
made
す
it.
でにロックが解除されていた
Lock mechanism was already activated by the time we got there, and we tried to disable the relic using remote control, but if it's you...
分かってるでしょ。私の体はもう。
But my body has already changed.
頼むジェフティ
Please, Jifty, try again. Otherwise, I understand.
分かった。
I'll try. Jifty takes a deep breath. She steps onto the control platform and extends her hand towards it, but nothing happens.
やっぱり無理かもしかしたらと思ったけど
The relic isn't responding. I was holding on to a glimmer of hope, but as expected, there's nothing you can't do if you set your mind to it.
せっかくここまで来たのに新しい人
Waited
生
so
が
long for this
始ま
day,
る
I
と
thought
思
my
っ
new
ていた
life
の
was
に
about to begin. Ah, how naive.
本当ついてない
喋らないで。傷口が。
Stop talking, you need to get out of here and get medical attention.
いや俺には最
You
後
can't
の
go yet, I have one final mission.
最後の任務。
A final
みん
mission.
なには悪いけど
We can't shut it down, we need to
こ
blow
う
up
な
the
ったら
entire
遺跡を
relic.
丸ごと
何？
ケ
What?
ンプフェからの命
It's an
令
order
だ
from camp. This is the relic.
遺跡が開か
But
れ
if
れ
the
ば
relic is activated, the entire
世界は
human race will
滅
perish.
ぶともこの状況を想定してゲートには自爆機能が搭
The
載され
relic
て
gate was set up with a self-destruct function, so that if the relic was ever activated, damage would be confined to Antarctica.
遠隔操作システムは壊れているけど
The remote control system is compromised, but I found out how to manually activate it.
大丈夫
How? It's okay. I can hold on.
心配するなまだ間に合う
There's still time. Go to the surface now and leave Antarctica. Antarctica has begun a general evacuation. No one will stop you from leaving.
1時間後に自爆プログ
I'll
ラムを
start
起
the
動
relic's
する
self-destruct process in an hour, so you at least have a chance to live.
バカ。あんたを置いていけるわけないでしょ。
If I'm going, then you're going with me.
俺はもう無理だそれに
You don't have the strength to walk, and
誰か
someone
が
has
スイ
to
ッチ
pull
を
the
押さ
trigger.
ない言ってくれ世界のために何より
Get out of here, for the world and for yourself. Jifty's hands drop down feebly and tears flow uncontrollably.
意外だな
What? Are you crying?
君俺なんかのために涙を流
To
して
see
く
the
れただ
tears
け
you
で
shed for me, I can say I've lived a decent life.
嘘つき。
Stupid liar is what she says here.
私の願いを叶えてくれるんじゃなかったの？一緒に新しい人生を歩むって。
You're the one who said you wanted to fulfill my wishes to start a new life together.
ごめんな 約束を守れなくて。
Sorry, I couldn't keep my promise. You know that I
分
understand.
かってる。
I'm already content. So go before it's too late.
ダメよ、ダメダメ。お姉ちゃんにはまだ大事な仕事があるの。
お前、さっき
Oh,
の
the imposter.
殺したはずなのに。
But I just killed you.
ああ、血で溶かそうとしたこと。
You mean when you dissolve me with your blood? Yes, your blood has some effect, but it's not
でも
pure
あの
enough.
純度じゃ足りないわね。ふん、近くで見ると確か
Seeing him
に
up
いい
close, he
男
does seem
ね。
like a nice man.
こんな弱っちいのに女神に見初められて。
Clearly, he's such a weak man, yet he's lucky to gain the goddess's favor. Unfortunately, the current
今
you
のあな
simply
たじゃ
cannot
背負
bear
いき
such
れ
a
ない
fate.
運命なの。
So this is a reasonable
残念だ
outcome.
ったわね。なんだ。鍵じゃなくなったのに今度はシュライク用の毒にされて。
Freed from her identity as the key, she was poisoned to Shrikes once more.
だから彼女も気づけなかったのね。
Miracles exist
ど
within
うしてまだ
miracles.
回復できるの。
Why do you keep
普通のシュ
regenerating?
ライクなら
If I were an ordinary
確かに
Shrike,
コッパ
there
み
wouldn't
じ
be
んね。
anything left by now.
で
Not
も
even. God, this goes
残
too
念。
fast.
私は
Not an
特
ordinary
別だから。
Shrike.
あんたは
Who are you?
あら、
Oh,
何
we've
度
met
目まし
before.
てか
Please
しら。
call me Lucica.
私はルシカ。
Use Shrike cells to
シュライ
completely
ク細胞
replicate
で
your
でき
other
たあ
incomplete
なたの完
immune
全
body.
なコピーです。ウィリアムのやつ。とうとう
So William
こんな
actually made a
化け物を
monster like you.
レディに化け物
It's
呼
rude.
ばわ
If
り
I
は
was a
失
monster,
礼
dear
よ。
sister, you would be the
私
queen
が
of
化け物な
monsters.
らお姉ちゃんは化け物中の化け物じゃない。まあこれもお父様の計画通り。
It was all Father's plan. He created me, copied your pedigree, had me sneak into Antarctica in a mimic form,
遺跡の解放
activated
に
the
めで
relic
た
to
く
open the
成
gates
功
for
したの
him,
で
blah
し
blah
た。
blah blah.
パチパチパチ。でも悲願に触れた途端
All of his plans were
全部どうで
flawless,
も
but the
よく
moment
な
I
っちゃ
came
っ
into
たのよ
contact with
ね。
Nirvana,
お父様
nothing
の
matters
理想
anymore.
なんて
After
た
all,
だ
my
の幼
father's
稚な
ideals
妄
are
想
simply
だ
his
ったの
pitiful
よ。
fantasy.
ああ、かわいそう。
So pathetic.
妄想
Fantasy?
どういう意味。
What do you mean?
もうあのおじさんのた
I
めに
mean, I'm not
働
doing
く
this
の
for
をやめ
William's
て
sake.
未来を変えられ
In
る
order
ジェ
to
フティを
find the
探しに来
Jifty
たの。
who have the
お姉ちゃんの
opportunity to
ことよ。
change. That's you, my dear
誰
sister.
があんたのお姉ちゃんよ。
I'm not your sister.
もう素直じゃない
I'm
ん
so
だか
tired
ら。
of hearing you say that.
でも母体に監視
Although
さ
I'm
れ
not
てい
keen
る
on
から
doing things for father
お父
anymore,
様
I
の言い
still
つけを聞か
something.
ないわけに
Anyway, the
もい
parental
かない
subject
の
still
よ
watching me.
ね。
That's why,
だ
sister.
から
Why don't
ど
we
ちら
see
が
who is
鍵
more
にふさわ
powerful
し
as
い
the
か
key
勝
for
負
the
しない。
ruins?
まあ私は
After all, I
後
can't
戻
go
りでき
back,
な
and
い
this
し
won't be the end of everything.
これで全部終わりってわけでもないし。
The cutscene actually goes too fast, and the English words get cut off.
もう破壊すれば。目的のためなら手加減も躊躇もしな
No
い。
regard for sacrifice, fearless, and strikes with lethal precision. You truly are my sister.
その程度の血じゃ足
But
り
the
ない
blood
の
on
よ
the
ね。
blade is not enough.
セーフティーから離れろ。
うわーなんだ。
ジェフティ
なんだ。よく言った。
This game is so messed
も
up.
っと褒めてくれても
Oh my god, it's so messed up. I'd like it if you complimented me more.
やっぱりお姉ちゃんは強いわね。
Seems like you're the more formidable one, my dear
い
sister.
や、モンドと一緒のお姉ちゃんと言うべきかし
Or should I say you're stronger than me when you were with Mondo?
ら。声が
That voice.
あなたには全てを知る資格があるわ。
Seems like you're worthy to know the whole truth.
あなたが迎える
Let
運命
me tell you about your
全
inescapable
部教
fate.
えてあげる。
What?
ここはどこ？
What is this place?
私のバーチャルモデルよ。
This is my virtual cognition image. Jifty realizes that Lucica is standing right beside her. She reaches instinctively for a weapon, only to find herself and Lucica dressed in simple dresses.
さっきも言ったけど、私は姉さんを探しに来たの。
She didn't say "Don't be so hostile." She went "Scary" in a mocking voice. That's such a that's so wrong. It actually pisses me off. Anyway, like I mentioned earlier, I came here to find you, my dear sister.
さっきの戦いも
That
ちょ
battle
っと
just
した
now
テ
was
スト
just a
よ。
small test to see if you're
あ
indeed
な
the
たが
Jifty
運
who
命
can
を
change
変えられ
fate.
る。運命？
Whose fate?
ジェフティの運命に決まってるでしょ。
Jifty's
知
fate.
りたくないの？
Don't you want to know?
今回の襲撃がなく
Don't
て
you want to know what life would have been
南
like
極から
without
離れ
this
ていたら
attack
どう
if you
なっ
had
てい
escaped
たか。
Antarctica?
別に
I have no interest in
あ
knowing.
ら、怖い
You're
の。
just afraid to confirm
本
the
当
future
は
you'd
勇
envisioned.
気ある一歩を踏み出すには、まず
Let me
現実を
tell you,
見つめ
only
な
by
い
knowing
と。
all of this will you have the courage to take that step forward.
花が育ったな。
They're growing very nicely. Yes, they're beautiful. Seems all our hard work is finally paying off.
ここに来れて
It's so nice to be here.
本当に
Yes, it really is nice.
この庭はさっきモンドが見せてくれ
Is
た
this the
庭。
garden that Mondo showed me?
ええ。あなたのとっても大切なあの庭よ。
Yep, it's the very garden that you hold so dear to
あ
your
なたは
heart.
ここで
Your happiest times would
幸
have been
せな
spent
時間
here.
を過ごでもそれも
Such times are
長く
often
は続かなかった。
What happened?
遺跡が
The relic was
起動し
activated.
た。やっぱりこの日が来てしまった。
It was inevitable that this day would come.
誰か来る。今すぐここを出ないと。
Someone's coming. We need to get out of here now.
庭が
The garden, it's burning.
また作ればいい。逃げるぞ。
We'll be able to rebuild it someday. Come on, Jifty.
やっぱり結末は変わらないんだ。
This day had to come
まあ
eventually. The
そ
outcome
う
was
簡
very
単にはい
predictable.
かない。あなたたちが逃げても
Even if you had
遺
escaped, the
跡はい
relic
つ
would
か
still
他
have
の
been
シュライ
activated
クが
by
起
other
動する
shrikes.
わ。
Eventually, you'd have to face the responsibility you'd
結局
left behind.
投げお母さん
Mum,
生きてたの？
you're still alive?
今まで何してたんだよ。
Why are you only appearing now?
もう手遅れ
It's
だ。
too late.
信じて。もうこうするしか
Trust
な
me,
いん
this
だ。
is the only way to fix everything.
もう君のことは信用できない。娘は
I will never trust you
俺が
again.
絶対に守る。
Right now, all I want to do is protect my daughter.
これは
What happened?
うん。
これ以上好き勝手はさせない。
I won't let you continue destroying this world any
止めない
longer.
で。これが唯一の方法なの。
This is the only way, even if you try to stop me.
いや、
I'll stop you.
何が何でも止めてやる。どんな代償を払っても。
No matter the cost, no matter who stands in my way, even if it's you, I must stop it.
やめて。
No!
これが私とモンドの未来。
Is this our future together? Yes, your predestined,
宿命とも言う
unchangeable
べきね。
future. No matter how hard you try, you
ど
always
んなに
arrive at
頑
this
張って
point.
も
どうしてこんなもの
Why
を
are you
見せる
making
の？
me see all this?
私ならそれを変えられるって
To let
言
you
いに
know,
来た
I'm
わ。
here to turn this around.
嘘つき。
You're lying.
今まで見てきた
Remember
夢
your
を
dreams
覚
from
え、あれは
before?
ただ
Those
の
weren't
夢
just
じゃないわよ。
dreams.
私の言葉が
If you
信
want
じら
proof
れ
that
な
I'm
いの
telling
な
the
ら
truth, consult
悲願で
Nirvana
可
and
能
seek
性
the
の投
projections
影を
of
見せ
those
てもらえばいい
possibilities.
わ。あ、でももう遺跡とは反応し
But
な
you
くな
can't
った
get
ん
the
だっ
relic
け？
to respond, can you?
あなたの意
If you
識
allow
の
me to
中
enter
に
your
私を
consciousness,
入
I
れれ
can
ば
let you use my body
ま
to
た
call
悲願を
Nirvana
呼べる
again.
んだけ
What
ど
do you think?
な。
どうしてそこまで？
Why are you going to such lengths?
私もあなたと同じ孤独であり、
I'm lonely like you.
あなたと同じ異形な
Like you,
存
we're
在よ
black。sheep.
異形同士。
Shouldn't black sheep
もっ
like
と
us be
仲良く
friends?
しま。
仲良く。
そう。私は
I
あ
am
な
your
た
true
の真
friend
の
and
友
your
達
true
で、
sister.
どうせもう
You have
失
nothing
うも
left
の
to
なん
lose
かな
anyway.
い
The
んだ
fate
か
of the whole
ら。
world rests on your
あなた
shoulders. Jifty stares intensively at Lucica, who returns her gaze with an unchanging smile. After a long time, Jifty
あんたの
nods.
言う通り。
You're right, I have nothing to lose.
でしょでしょ
I knew you'd say that. She didn't say that. She said, "That's right, that's right." They're really like the English text is just really killing the sarcastic nature of this other character.
それで世界の運命
So
を
what
変
kind
え
of
る方
change are
法
you
という
talking
のは
about?
どの勢力にとっても
For any power in
遺
this
跡を
world,
開
the
くに
relic
は
key
鍵
is
は絶対
indispensable.
必要なお姉ちゃんがあ
Even
の
if
ウ
you
ィリア
escape
ム
from the
って
man
おじ
named
さん
William,
か
who
ら
will still
逃れ
use
ら
his
れても
technology to
あの
recreate
人はいつか自力で
replicas
鍵の
from
コピーを
shrines. That
作り
is
出
to
せ
say,
ちゃう
the me named Lucifer
So,
will once again possess the key to activate the relic.
つまり私が存在す
As
る
long as I
限り
exist, the relic will inevitably be activated by him no matter where you escape. You will
遺跡は
inevitably
彼に
reach
起
the
動
same
させられて
immutable end along with the
世界
world.
は同じそれはお姉ちゃんの手が届
This
か
is
な
the
い危
starting
険
point that you can never touch,
そ
and
こから
beyond
未
this
来を変え
starting
ようと
point,
しても
currents of the
どう
future
にも
are
ならな
already
いの
unstoppable, no matter how you try to change it.
でももしその起
But
点
what
を
if the
変えられ
starting
ると
point
したら
changes?
つまりあいつに鍵を
You
作らせ
mean
ない
what
っ
if
て
you
こと
can't get the key?
ピンポーン大正解
Sister is so smart.
私という
Father
鍵
lost
を
his
失え
key,
ば
and you
残
can
る
no
は
longer
鍵としての機能を
and
失っ
you
たお
can
姉
no
ちゃん
longer able to get the relic to
そうなれ
respond.
ば
Okay, that's not
遺
English.
跡は開かれずに済むでしょ
It possible to change the starting point.
あんたがいなくても
Even without you, he can make
あ
a
いつは
second
きっと
key.
次のか
そうだから
That's
お
why
姉ちゃん
wouldn't
がお父
all
様
be
のとこ
fine
ろ
as
へ行
long
け
as you
ば
return to his
万事
side
解決
and prevented him from creating a second key?
鍵じゃなくなったあなたをサンプルにしても
As long as your body at the time is
鍵を
unable
作れないもの
to awaken the relic, any key created based on you as a sample naturally won't have any effect.
あいつがそんな手に乗ると思う
Will he really be so stupid?
あなたは知らないかもしれないけど
Perhaps you don't
お
realize it,
父
but
様
father's
はお姉ちゃん
attachment
にすっ
to you
ごい
runs
ご
deeper
執
than
心
you
な
think.
のあの人を変えられるのはお
Only
姉
you
ちゃ
have
ん
the
だけ
potential to influence and change him.
そ
Don't
れに
forget,
忘れ
even
ないで
with a one in a million
たとえ
chance, you
可
can
能
find
性が
that
どん
one
なに
success
低く
through
ても
countless attempts. That is
成
your
功するま
unique
で
power.
試し続けられる
ウィリアムを裏切る理由は
Why would you betray
お
William?
父様はお姉ちゃんにしか興味がな
His
いの
father wants only you, not me. I'm
私
just
な
a
んて所
copy
詮
after
まがい
all.
ものよだから復讐してやるの
So I want revenge. I want to ensure he can never
遺跡が
open the
起動
relic,
でき
to
なくな
never
って
be able to achieve his goal.
歪んでるね
That's twisted.
ひどいこうなったのも全部お姉ちゃんのせいだか
You
ら
only
ね
feel that way because I'm a copy of you. She said that's mean, and she said it really sarcastically. The English translation, it bothers me more and more as it goes on because it's just getting worse and worse. To the point that some of the sentences are not even in English, they're like, look, machine translated.
それにお姉ちゃんほどひねくれてないし
If you want to talk about twisted, I'm nothing compared to you, my dear sister.
さっさと条件を言ったら
What are your conditions? I assume you won't help me for nothing.
パチパチパチここからが本題
She said, oh, blah, 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 is what she actually said. She may be saying, like, the complete opposite of this. Pachi, pachi, pachi is like, blah, 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 is what that means or implies. Lucifer takes a sip of black tea and smiles triumphantly. What I want is simple. I want to replace you.
全てが終わった後
After everything has changed, I'll become the real Jifty and you'll be the copy for all eternity.
存在
The world will remember me, your memories, the love of those who care for you, and everything you own will belong to me.
それと引き換え
What
に
you gain after paying such a price as this, the world will have a different fate. You can protect all the people you
そ
want
ん
to
な世界
protect,
を迎え
even
ら
if
れ
they
る
don't know the contributions you've made or the sacrifices you've endured.
私がジェフティになって
They won't even know who you are because I will have inherited Jifty's identity.
どうい
What'd
い
you
条
say?
件で
Good
しょ
deal, huh?
私の全てをあなたにあげてあなたの
I'll
全
give
てを
everything I
私がもら
can to
う
you, and I'll take everything I can from
フェア
you.
な取引と思わない
Fair exchange and cooperation.
確かにフェアではあるね
Indeed. Very fair.
返事は急がないからゆっくり考えてね
Don't be so quick to respond to me, sister. Take your time to think.
あんたの全てを与え私の全てを奪う
Give what you can and
か
take what you can.
全ての私と
Is
全
this
ての
the
あな
deal
たとの
between
取
all
引か
versions of you and I?
あのジェフティたちは それぞれの運命
Jifty, who
に
has
いた全
disappeared,
てのあ
represents
な
all
た
versions of you and your original fate.
あなたは私を通
With
し
the
て
help of my power, you've
全
touched
ての
upon the
可能
memories of
性
every
の記憶に
possibility.
触れた
Now you know I'm not
嘘じゃ
lying,
なかっ
right?
たで
まあ確かに
That's right.
代償
I
はつ
don't
くけ
think
ど
any version of Jifty would turn
この
down
提
your
案を
offer,
断
even
る
at
私
such
は
a
いな
high
いだろうね
price.
私の手札はみんなジ
All
ョー
of
カ
my
ーよ
cards are jokers.
血液改造を早めて
The transformation of the initial Jifty's blood has been completed earlier, and she'd returned to William before arousing suspicion. The outcome that is now inevitable would have
どう
changed.
すればいい
How can that be done? I will lend my body to you, allowing your consciousness to go back to the moment when I was
ル
first
シカにな
created.
ったあなたは
Guided by your will, I will
その世界の
guide the original
Jifty
Jifty, who was
血清と血
you
液改
as
造の
Lucica,
完成を早めさ
complete
せ
the
るの
anti-shrike and blood alteration experiments.
悲願に触れる能力を
Without the
失っ
ability to
た
connect
彼
with
女には
Nirvana, she will need your
あ
help
なた
to
が記
import the
憶を
memories
分
of
け
her
与えて
adventures in every
パン屋作戦を
possibilities,
成功させ
in every
る
possibility, and guide the version of her that can't awaken the relic to complete Operation Bakery.
一番大事なのは
Then, just as
パン屋
Operation
作戦
Bakery
の
is about
終
to be
了間近
completed,
に
you'll need to convince
ウィリ
Jifty
ア
to
ムの
return
元
to
に戻る
William.
ようジェフティを説得
Once
す
the
る
entire
こと
plan
よ
is accomplished, I will reclaim this
計
body
画
and
が
return
完
to
了すれ
Antarctica
ば
as Jifty.
その間の体の制
Put
御
your
権
mind at
は
ease, I'll leave the implementation up to you. Be waiting in that body, anticipating the day you
私
complete
は
the
器
plan.
の
体を貸すってそこ
You'd
まで
surrender
私
your
を信
body.
用
Do
し
you
てる
trust me so much?
私だってもう失うもの
Just
は
like
ない
you,
か
I
ら
have
ね
nothing to lose.
それに
And why wouldn't I trust you? After all, there's no difference between us. No one knows
あなたは私なんだ
oneself
か
better
ら
than themselves.
そういうことならこれ以上
Since
話すこ
everything
と
is
はない
already
ね
planned, there's nothing more for me to say to you.
交渉成立ね
Seems like we've come to an agreement.
でも
But do you still have some
そう
concerns?
最後に
At
彼
the
にさ
very
よ
end of
な
it
らを
all,
言
I
ってお
want
き
to
た
say
い
goodbye to him.
何のために
Is that necessary?
新しい可能
After
性
New
が始
Beginning,
ま
you
れば
can save him and save him
彼を
completely.
私にとって
To me, the only
Mondo
Mondo is the
Mondo
current
なの。
Mondo.
私はもう
No
子と
longer
しての
exists as an
存在
individual,
を
but
失
at
う
least
け
in
ど
my last moments, I can see him as myself one last time.
純愛だわ
How can I possibly say no to such intense emotion? I swear she said something way more mocking than that, but hey. My Japanese is good enough to know what it was.
純愛だわじゃあ最後の別れを告げに行って
Go,
ね
my sister, and bid your
お姉ちゃん
final happy farewell.
Jifty. Jifty.
Mondo, great, you're awake. Am I back? Hold on, I'll stop the bleeding.
もういい
Don't waste your time. Our injuries are beyond saving. Upon hearing Jifty's words, Mondo falls sadly to the ground. His injuries have reached a point where he can no longer support himself.
でも最後まで
At least I can be with you in this final mission.
不思議だ。
It's strange, I can see death coming from me, and yet I'm not afraid. Is it because you're
君
here,
のおかげ
Jifty?
かな。ジフティ。
もっと早く
If I'd have known it would end like this, I would have been more honest. Jifty struggles to climb into Mondo's arms.
抱き
Mondo, can you hold me?
私たちだ
I
け
really
の
wish I could have had my own garden.
庭に
Put a small table in the garden, brew some delicious coffee, and you'll make some tasty cookies. Will you make them?
私がコーヒーを
Yes, yes, the best cookies.
おしゃべりしたり
You chat, look at the flowers. Every day will begin and end like this.
いいと
Would you like that?
思わない
最高だ。
Sounds perfect.
そんな日が
That day will come. I'll make sure of it.
それまで
Until then, I'm tired. I
少しだ
want
け
to rest.
このまま
Just for a moment.
おやすみ。ジフティ。
Good night, Jifty, is what he actually said. We're going back in time. Okay.
これがリゲルの
Is this your real memory, Liguru? So this is the body swap that has happened.
So.
Yes, these are my treasured memories. When my
ま
consciousness first entered this body, I had forgotten everything about my past, even my very purpose.
だけど、あの時のあんたの強い思いが
Fortunately, at that time, your determination helped me reclaim my memories from that imposter.
あの時って
You mean during the serum test in the lab?
そう
Exactly, the merging of our blood reawakened memories buried deep within Nirvana.
それ
And
で
I could... Oops.
ずっとこの瞬間を待っていたわけ
You mean, yeah, exactly, the merging of our blood reawakened memories deep in Nirvana. Finally harness... blah blah blah. Harness the knowledge of the past to aid you, I see. So this whole time you were waiting for this moment.
そうこれで計画の条件は揃っ
Yes,
た
all the conditions of the plan have been met and
今
countless
この
Jifties
瞬
have been
間のために
sacrificed across
数
countless
えきれないほど
timelines.
のあとは
The only chance we have left is for you to
あんたが
return to
ビリアムの元に戻るだけ。
William's side.
ごめんなさい
Sorry, can't force
そ
you
れ
to
だけは
choose this
絶対
path.
に嫌なのはわかるあんたにはとてつもない理不尽を強いることになるだから
It's extremely unfair to you, I
全部
must
伝
let
え
you
た
know
か
all
った
this.
それが嫌なら南極に戻ってもいいよ
You can still return to Antarctica if you don't want to do
ウ
this.
ィリアムが完全
William
免
won't
疫
be
体
able
を
to
作
create
り
his
上
own
げるの
fully
に
immune individual for at
5
least
年は
another
かかる
5 years.
5年の間限られた
You mean
生
you
を
want me
謳
to
歌
live
し
on
て
my
い
own
ると
for 5 years?
今までのジェフテ
Cannot
ィたち
betray
を
the
犠牲に
sacrifices
して
made before. At least I'm the first
最初
Jifty
に
to
こ
reach
こま
the
で
end
た
of
ど
the
り着いた
plan.
私この計画が成功したら
The plan is successful. It's possible for everyone to avoid such sacrifice and other possibilities.
モンドは死
Would
なないで済む
everyone,
の
would Mondo not have had to die?
それは誰にもわからない
No one knows what will happen, but it
でも
is theoretically
そう
possible.
いう
それだけ分かれば十
Knowing that
分
is enough for me.
じゃあ
So we need
過
to
去の
fix
過
past
ちを正しに
mistakes.
いかないありがとうもう一
Thank
人
you,
の
other me.
私
That makes me feel more
こん
relaxed.
な気持ち
I haven't
いつぶり
felt
なんだ
like
ろう
this in a long, long time.
も
Can I finally
休む
rest? Yes,
ゆっ
get
くり
some
休ん
rest.
で
You've had a difficult journey.
うありがとうモンドとみんなを
Thank you.
頼んだ
Mondo,
よ
everyone. Thank you. Oh, are we finally done?
果てしなく長い記憶だね
What a long memory.
お姉ちゃんいやもう一人の私と言うべきか
Sister, no, I mean other me. Do you already
これで
understand everything? Yes.
運命の転
It's
換
time
点
to
を
bring an
決め
end
て
to the almost endless attempts.
この果
Now
て
the
しない
turning
挑
point
戦
of
を
fate
終わら
must
せ
be
よう
fixed.
私は全力で協力するよ
I'll do everything I can to help you.
今のあんたはリゲ
Are you currently Liguru or
それとも
Lucica?
ルシカ
ルシカの人格が溶け込んできているその前にあんたの手助けを済ま
Lucica's
せる
personality is slowly merging. I will help you complete your mission until
ありが
then.
とうあんたがいなければ
Thank you. I wouldn't have made it here without
私は
you.
ここま
いいよ私たちは同一人
No
物
need to
なんだ
thank
か
me. We
ら
have always been one. This is to protect the world, protect our
全てはこの
friends,
世界を
and to protect Mondo.
仲間たちをそれにモンドを守るため
モンド
あんたはまだ体験してないけどモンドを失って初めてその
Maybe
大
you're
切
not
さを
there
意
yet,
識
but
し
for
た
me, it was when I lost him I realized how important he
彼は
was.
私たちに
He's
も
very important in the future
こ
for
の
both
世
of
界
us
に
and
と
the
っても
world. Do you realize that?
そうだけど
I
どうや
understand.
って気持ちを伝
It's
えれ
just
ばい
I
いか
don't know how to express
わから
it.
私たちの苦手分野だもんね
We were never
気
really
に
good
せ
at
ず
that,
成
but
り行きに任せれ
it's
ばいい
okay.
よ
Just go with the flow.
起きた
Are you awake?
かなり
Yes,
休
we're
めた
rested enough.
リゲルの状態はどうだ
How's Liguru?
ロレンもリゲルがい
You
ない
and
こと
C
に
have
気
probably
づく
realized
頃だ
Liguru is missing.
も
They're
う全
probably
面
starting
捜
a
索を
search.
始
This
め
will
て
be
い
a
るか
hard
もしれ
battle.
ない激しい
There
戦
will
い
be a
に
hard
なるぞ
battle.
もう大丈夫
I'm totally fine now.
リ
Do
ゲル
everything
も
I
頑張
can
る
to
から
help.
心配しないでリゲル
Don't worry about Liguru.
絶
She
対
won't
に足を引っ張ら
slow
ない
us
から
down in a fight.
今の状況はき 地
What's
か
the
らどのくらい
situation?
離
How
れ
far
た
are
の？
we from the base?
それほどあなたたちは
Not
少
that
しう
far.
たた
You
寝して
and
ただ
Liguru
けよ
just took a nap.
ヤポネンシスが
However,
か
with
く乱して
Crane's
るお
help,
か
it
げ
will be
で
difficult for
簡単には
URNC
追い
to
つかれ
find
な
a
いはず
clear
よ
direction for our evacuation.
監視カメラはキリルがダミー
I
の
had
ループ映像
Krill
に差し替え
replace
て
all the
おい
core
た
surveillance with video
土
loop,
地勘のない
so the
ウェアウル
werewolves
フ
won't
に
know
は
what's
目
going on
く
at
らまし
least
に
for a
な
while.
ついでに基地の通信周波数も変えてやったこんな辺境には片落ちの通信設備しかねえからなオレグがどうわしらを指揮するのか
I tweaked the
見
base's
もの
radio
だ
frequency. This remote outpost doesn't have the kind of advanced communications they do. Oleg will have to figure something out if he wants the local militia.
そうだシュガーはこのガキの位置がわかるんだろ
By the way,
今
you
は大丈
said
夫なのか
that Sugar can locate Liguru. Is this still an issue? I think he said that monster and not Sugar, but hey.
そうだシュガーはこのガキの位置がわかるんだろ
Oh,
今
he
は
did say
大丈
Sugar.
そのための意識遮断
The
装
neural
置
inhibitor was designed to stop that from
何のため
happening.
にわざわ
Otherwise,
ざ
we
あんた
wouldn't
と
have
取
gone to all
引
this
したと
trouble
思
to
って
make
る
a deal
の？
with you.
間違いね
Are
え
you
か
sure?
何が言いたいの？
You have something to say, just say it.
基地の兵に
According
よ
to the
れば
information I've received from my men at the
ウィリアムの
base, it's
犬ど
not
も
as
は
accurate
ま
as it
だあん
used
た
to
ら
be.
の大まかな居場
But
所がわ
William's
かるら
minions
し
are
い
still able to locate your general location.
さすがは母体ってわけね。
Can the progenitor still faintly sense
それで
Liguru?
も
Well, at least with the
意
neural
識遮
inhibitor,
断
they'll be
装置
searching
が
a
あるの
wider
とないの
area.
とでは大違い。リゲ
Liguru
ル
will
もで
do
き
her
るだけ
best
シ
to
ュガーの
disrupt
捜
Sugar's
索を妨害
location.
す
The
るか
best we
ら
can do is get out of here
大
before
軍
they
に
do.
結局時間との勝負か
It's a race against
では
time. Dylan, we need to go full
全速力で進んで
speed
くれ
ahead.
あいよ俺はアクセルしか踏まねえ男だからな
We're gonna go as fast as we can.
どこに向かってるの？
Where to now?
もちろん撤退ポイント
The
だ
extraction point, of course.
どこか
Why?
ドラ
Do
イ
you
ブ
want
で
to
も
go
行き
for
た
a
いの
ride
か
somewhere?
元の撤退ポイントなら行かないで。
It's the original point. Don't go.
計画はシュガーにバレているか
Sugar
ら。
figured out the
多分そこで
evacuation
待ち
plan.
伏
They
せして
set
る
up an ambush at the original extraction
今から
point.
行くの
They're
は
waiting for us to fall
罠
into
に
the
かかり
trap.
に行くよ。
いやベリアが教えた新しい場所
Colonel
だ
Berrier gave us a new
どうした
location.
ジェフテ
What's the
ィ
matter, Jifty?
さっき決めたば
Didn't
か
we
りじゃ
just
ない
settle
か
this a while ago?
言っておくがわし
Again,
ら
I'm
を
just
出した
giving you
に
a
過
plan.
ぎ元のポイント
It's
から
not
そ
too
う
far
遠く
from
ねえ
where
と
you're
ころに
supposed to
ラネ
evacuate.
ーと
Town
いう
called
村があ
Rain.
る
It was originally planned to be
そこは
converted into a
国境
border
防
defense
衛拠点
station
に改
until
造される予定
expansion
だ
of
っ
the
た
district
が
rezoned
地
it.
域の再編に
And it
伴
was
って放
abandoned.
棄された攻めてよし守ってよし
It's a good place to attack, defend, and evacuate.
この上ない場所だと思うが
そこもやめた方がいい。
An abandoned town isn't a great option
理
either.
由は
Tell me what you think.
ラネーは基地から近すぎる。
Rain is closer to the military base. Once the
大軍を用意されたら
URNC is ready,
ひと
the
た
few
ま
of
りも
us
ない。
trying to take on the URNC army and strike at the same time will stand little chance.
一理あるが
Well,
あ
it's
そ
not
こ
the
には
question.
大
There's
フ
a
ォー
URNC
ト
battle
がある
fortress
撤
there.
退まで
Heavy
に
weapons
重
will be
火
very
力兵
important
器の支
to
援
us
が
as
あ
we
る
wait
の
to
とないの
evacuate.
とじゃお
でもシュライク相手だと走行列
What
車
good
が
will
あ
an
まり
armored
役に
train
立
do
た
if
ない
the
んじゃない？
strikes are already there waiting for you?
確かにそうだが対策は考
Strikes are
えて
tricky,
あ
but
る
we're not totally unprepared.
今までと同じような対策だと意味ないよ。
Preparations we made won't be enough to deal with them.
あんたたち
You
はま
haven't
だ
seen
シュガーの
Sugar's true
本当
power
の
yet.
力を知らない。
She's evolved far beyond
あれは
imagination
今
and
まで
must
の
not
経
be
験で
dealt
は
with
計り
based
知れ
on
な
your
いほどの
previous
進化を遂げてる。
experience.
あれは間違いなく。
Judging from the
母体が
current
擬態した
situation, the
も
only
の。
possibility that
その
she
脅
is
威
a
は
mimic created
シュライ
directly
クベ
from
ー
the
タさえ比
progenitor's
較にならない
cells.
ほどなの。
The only possibility is that she is a mimic created directly from the progenitor's cells. That makes her a much greater threat than the beta shrikes.
まさに俺が言いたかったことだ完璧な計画が
That's what I
あ
was
る
about to say. I have a plan.
俺だって正面からシュライクと戦うつも
No
りはない
intention of confronting the shrikes head
あ
on.
んな人
They're
の理
beyond
解
human
を超える
comprehension
よう
and
な
aren't
存
for
在
us to deal
は
with.
我々には予備撤退ポイントがいくつもある
We already have a
ど
couple of
こか
backup
でレザ
extraction
ー小
points.
隊
We'll
の残
rendezvous
り
with
と
the
合
rest
流
of
し
Squad
彼
Razor,
ら
and
に
they'll
トラ
find
ッ
a
ク
way
を
to get
3
at
台以
least
上
3 more
調達して
transports
もらう
ready.
それから幾手にも分かれて
Then
ロ
we'll
レ
split
ンを
up,
かく乱
confuse
し
the
お
URNC
前
and
さ
try
ん
to
の
get
撤
out
退
before
を
they
援
find
護
you.
する
つまりバラバラに分散するってわけね。
Splitting up means we need to engage in separate operations and head to different locations.
全員
Have
回
you
収でき
considered
る
our
余裕があるの？
transportation resources?
いいえあなたたちが南極に行く輸送機に
We
乗
don't
れ
need
さ
a
え
lot
す
of
ればいい
transportation resources, just a transport aircraft to get you safely to
まと
Antarctica.
めるとこうだ
So that's the new plan.
モンドお前さん
Mondo, you take care of Jifty and Ligaru. Go with Barrier and Krill to the final extraction point. I'll sync the route plan to you. Tassa and I will split into 3 teams and confuse the URNC.
待ってください。話が違いま
Wait a
す。
minute, this isn't what we talked about.
俺も残って奴らを。
I will also stay to prevent what?
ひよっこが俺たちと手柄を争う気か。お前さんの任務は何だ。
Remember the mission I gave you? Protecting our mission objective is your number one priority.
輸送機は1機だけ。あんた
There's
た
only
ちは
one
どうする
transport aircraft. What are you gonna do?
意外と優しいじゃない
You're
か
not as cruel a girl as your file says. Haha.
あなたたちは一緒にリゲルを助けて
You
くれ
helped
た
me save Ligeru after all. I don't want
誰も死なせたくない。
anything to happen to any of you.
ここにいる奴らはモンドを
Except for
除け
Mondo,
ば
the soldiers
経
involved
験
in this
豊富
operation
な
are
ベ
all
テランばか
battle-hardened
り
veterans.
野
It's
戦
just a
はお手
routine
の物だ
operation. We don't need to
ウェ
worry
アウル
about a
フの
few
一人や二
werewolves.
人と追ってことないそれに俺たちの仕事
Just
は
there
あ
to
くまでも
disrupt the
かく乱
URNC
だ
search, not
何
wipe
も
them
ドン
out.
パチするわけじゃない
Right, I'm going to stop here. 40 minutes. We're still going. My god. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time.